This is Hyper Scape. We're on PlayStation 4 on the base console, checking it out. This is a free-to-play battle royale title that does not require PS Plus to jump into the action, though those on PS Plus will get some little bonus stuff. Okay, we're doing a quick splice here to mention that this game does have crossplay. It just isn't enabled at launch, and it will be available shortly after, with no mentioned specific date of when that is going to happen. This is from Ubisoft, their take with a futuristic style VR experience, VR being Battle Royale. And yeah, it's kind of neat. I've been playing it a lot today on Xbox, and now I jumped over to PlayStation to give a look at the game on this particular platform, since it is kind of different, but basically the same thing. And with that, I will also mention that this has two ways to play it right now, with possibly more being added in the future. You can either play this as solos, or you can play in threes. It features competitive multiplayer with 100 players in a lobby at once, and some really interesting mechanics. So it's a game that's focused on having two weapons and two abilities, and then taking those abilities and weapons and fusing them with the same weapon multiple times in order to get a more powerful weapon type, which is actually really cool. So this is a super sleek, great looking game. Seriously, it is impressive in terms of performance. It's also been running very well on this platform because I went and tried this out a bit, because I wanted to see what it was like here as well, which I normally do with these battle royale and free-to-play types of games. So the visuals are seriously just stellar. It looks great. It's got a full, kind of draw distance. It's got a large-scale map where things kind of deteriorate. You're seeing these zones, they're breaking down. So it's a little bit different than the kind of spooky, ominous cloud that most battle royale games use. And I think that kind of works better for the gist of what this is. So there's not obviously any sort of story, but the general lore idea is that basically this is a future competitive area where you're fighting to be like the best champion in this virtual reality environment. And that's it. It's got a neat sort of starting tutorial area in order to get a hang of the game, which was really quite cool. And from there you just jump in. Matchmaking super fast, it's super efficient. I haven't had any issues with it. And yeah, it's just really quite a well done game. We're seeing better and better battle royale offerings since the genre is starting to age a bit, and I think this is one of the most technically impressive offerings we've seen yet. So this is a close quarters combat sort of experience. It's a lot of fast-paced close action. It's very, very twitchy. You might need to adjust the sensitivity, but this is like the default settings, just so you are aware. You get this large open area that you kind of move around in. It's a lot of verticality because you're climbing buildings, reaching new heights, jumping across rooftops, things like that, sliding. It's quite neat. And there are emotes and stuff too. Oh crap. Woo! And yeah, it's a game where it's like a lot of, you're battling it out, and a lot of kind of running away too, when you're not ready to actually fight somebody. And you can use all kinds of cool jump pads and stuff in order to reach new heights to continue your conflict against others. And I think there are two people here. I got that guy down. Got a trophy. Great. So yeah, I forgot separate lists because I've done most of this on Xbox. Anyways, yeah, so you go around, you try to enhance your weapons, you battle it out. There's hilarious things. I love the ball. You become like a giant ball and you hop around. I'm just not choosing to use that ability in this particular match, but it is a super cool skill. But yeah, you die super fast and you can destroy people really fast. You gotta be careful. You gotta get used to all the different mechanics and gameplay styles that are present within this one as you move around and try to survive. So it's not just trying to be the last one standing, because, Battle Royale, it's about eliminating other players, outlasting them. But this one also has a crown sort of circular thing that comes in at the end of the match. You can capture this, hold on to it for a minute, and win the game. And this is something that's available in solos or in threes as well. It's just a neat extra little addition to the frantic action that can kind of entirely change the pace of the game, and it kind of also helps in regards to making it so that matches don't drag on. It really does help keep that already insane pacing going, as you're not just, you know, kind of hiding and battling it out in buildings. I do love the buildings they've included here. The mix of architecture is absolutely fascinating between like this old style, I believe French style, and this modernistic, well, futuristic kind of overlay on top of that, which is really neat. And I think they've done a good job with that. So like I mentioned, as the time goes by, certain sectors get closed off and you get pushed inwards. It's always different, so you know the setting and the environments are always tweaked towards the end game. And it's just like a really cool aesthetic, seeing like the world kind of break down and become this almost like wasteland. And it's all like triangularly done. It's really quite cool. Blew that guy away. I wonder if that area is still in the area so I can grab their stuff. Nothing really too good. But yeah, they got neat abilities, neat weapons, a quick reordering section if you need to adjust to your settings. And it's fun to play this whether you're doing it, you know, alone or if you're playing in threes. I prefer solo. I seem to do better in it, but I've had some really solid threes matches, which is kind of cool. And those can be a lot of fun too if you actually got a squad working together. That game mode does have a actual revival system, whereas this one doesn't. In that one, the goal is once you're dead, you become this like weird cybernetic shadow figure, and you need to move to a certain spot in order to allow your team to revive you. As you're seeing in the game, there are also like little weird events that take place during the match. And you can see they do things such as like add additional jumps, little health events, something like that that helps spruce up the action a little bit further. And I think that's a good way to, you know, just kind of do something a little bit more to keep it even further fresh. But this is just a lot of fun to play. They've done an absolutely splendid job with this one. It looks good. It performs well. I did notice a little, like, some pop-in on this version of the game, but not at all a big deal. It's usually little background things or stuff that loads in really quickly. I mean, from a technical standpoint, this really is quite a well-done system. I think they've nailed it. There's also a good like contextual sort of notification system, as you saw there. You can tap and let people know where you're going, and you can double tap and say, hey, there's an enemy. And that obviously comes in handy more when you are playing with the squad and some friends and stuff like that, because it's more fun to play with others. There's also a battle pass present in this one. So, you know, like all self-respecting multiplayer games these days, you gotta have a battle pass. And that is also the case here. That guy healed up super fast. Looks like he's got a minigun. Yeah, I kind of run away from this battle. But they give you such a neat array of, like, you know, skills and abilities to use. It's just really quite neat what they've done with this one. I think they've absolutely nailed the Battle Royale style, and that's like such a cool sense of play as you know, kind of do like this close combat, this fast-paced combat that, you know, keeps matches kind of flowing quickly, keeps the frantic action going, and never has you really slow down all that much. Is he down below? Is he getting shot up on the rooftop? I think he's hiding in the balls. The balls are hilarious. They fit into what this is beautifully, but they are like just so funny to see in action. I love them. We might die here just so we can actually show off a bit of the squads mode fast, though. Get this guy dead. I don't know how he's escaping. He's using the ball. He's using the ball. The ball's a lot of fun.
Your location contenders. Sectors are starting to collapse.
Yeah. So you can just like run away really fast. And the section kind of breaks down. You gotta keep on moving. There's also like cool crates you can get to and open as well, which are a lot of fun. Those just kind of drop a lot of stuff at once for you. And as you can see, I gotta get out of this section because it is starting to break down. Yeah, we gotta get over it. Well, no, this area here is good. The one to our left isn't. It's just got a neat style to it. Fun, slick style as you like break through walls and, well, break through those walls. I like the gloss style because it kind of tells you what buildings you can go into. And it lets you know if people have been in those buildings because it'll be slightly smashed. It's just fast flowing. It's got a good UI layout, super slick experience. And I think they've really taken like a lot of design lessons from other Battle Royale titles and have applied them quite properly in this situation. Oh, and that's the end, but we'll do a squads match. So this is the squads, this is the threes team setup, which is a little bit different and why I wanted to show off gameplay for it. Because, you know, it is a little bit, you know, unique of a style in comparison to the solo action. Usually you get teammates that really don't coordinate all that well together. Just in general, you're seeing again some slight loading as you're going down, but for the most part this is just rock solid in terms of the visuals, the performance, and everything like that on this platform. I'm truly impressed by what this game has to offer in terms of content, combat, and gameplay. Can't believe I'm gonna get killed by doing this. Nope. Okay, we did it. Teamwork. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's just got super sleek visuals, frantic action. You're never sure what's gonna happen based on like all of the different abilities that players might have or might have leveled up throughout the match. And I think that kind of just keeps it fresh, you know? Keeps it distinct. Oh, jeez.
Sectors will soon be collapsing.
Did he kill that guy? And it just kind of really can have those moments in general where things go just nuts, where there's bunches of teams battling in one spot. I mean, solos is crazy, but sometimes when you get a whole squad going, it's wild action. And it's a lot of back and forth running and hiding as you try to deal with folks. Wow, it's like every level has players in it. And you're just kind of trying to keep up with what's going on. Oh, jeez. Never stops. You go from one battle to the next.
Watch out for collapsed sectors.
I actually don't even know where that guy went. You got all these weapons, and you gotta really get them fused, otherwise you're at quite a disadvantage when it comes to some of the combative elements of play here. And you gotta find weapons you like too, because I'm not really a huge fan of this combo that I have here. But I'm making do with it for the particular battle that's going on here. And typically you don't run out of ammo, or run out of ammo. But having some bullet problems here. A lot of running around. Crazy action. Oh, two of our guys are dead. Hopefully they reach a zone that's a little bit away from here so I can actually bring them back. Maybe they have no idea what they're doing. That's also a problem. I am revealed. Oh no. Hopefully I can actually get this guy back and we can get into the action and fight these guys as a full squad. You're at a huge disadvantage though after you've died, because you're not going to have any of your majorly helpful tools. Oh jeez, that killed me right there. Unless I run away really cowardly. Oh, there was somebody in front of me there too. That's not good. You know, you gotta trust me that this is a little bit strategic, the frantic running away from everyone and trying to survive, as I just want to get my team back into the action.
Be alert, contenders. A sector has collapsed.
It's a little bit far away. There's more people fighting. Oh no. See if we can quickly get this guy back up. And back into the fight. I mean, we could just like totally club them up. It's just, yeah, it's kind of wild. And overall, like, I gotta be honest, it's one of the craziest battle royale games. There's not a lot of like slow-paced strategy action in this one. It is like just go, go, go to never stop, 24/7. Trying to come up with different phrases because I already used another similar one. I did my Xbox review of this, but yep, just trying to make it. Trying not to die because I haven't really found any opportunities for me to get good loot going on here. I'm getting shot, so I kind of try to run away from this spot. Still don't have ammo for my... Oh no, I got 18 bullets now for this one. Get down there. I think there's a gun I actually want. Yep, the Ripper. Although I would really like to get one of my other main abilities and some like fusions going on. I haven't done any fusions. This makes it a lot harder to do well in these matches. I don't like being revealed like this. As they run away and we run after them, they heal just as fast as we kind of catch up to them. Yeah, and they reach the top. I do like the sector breakups though, it's a lot of fun. It pushes you inwards. But yeah, just a really fun, different sort of battle royale. You know, doing something fresh at this point is impressive, at least to me. Especially with the hilarious balls. The balls to me are absolutely fun to see. Especially when people put them out, they're just like reaching like ridiculous heights. Especially when you get to the end game with like the crowns and you got people just flopping around in those things. There we go. Visibility, yeah, that'd be better than the magnet. I love the sleek movement. Looks like that area is gonna be gone shortly. All these buildings got like some sort of looting done to them. Out of ammo. Not great. I wonder how much the map's kind of getting torn down, because I feel like I'm not actually really doing a whole lot. I'm surviving, but not really battling too much. Sectors are about to collapse. Let's battle away at this guy. Nice job to me. High five myself. A little bit of ammo. Well, I think I'm getting shot by somebody. That's why it's good to become invisible. That guy's in trouble. I was meaning our guy, but some damage there. Trying my best to finish off some of these guys. But you know they run. They run hard.
Not bad. Not bad. Warning. Sectors will soon be collapsing.
Now we're doing bits of damage here. Always on the move. Are you not entertained? Anyways, hope you enjoyed the action.